Over the weekend, women miners rescued 4 teenage girls from a mining camp in Region 7, where they were reportedly being held against their will and sold for sex by owners of the mining camp. The opposition raised alarm in the National Assembly, asking the government to take urgent action.
I'm asking for the cooperation of all of the parties in this House. Eventually, we have to bring this scourge to an end. We have to stop trafficking in persons. But today I'm asking that the plight of the young women who had been rescued be put foremost on the agenda of the executive branch, and that they be given a safe place to stay and they could be reunited with their families.
I think it is of concern to all Guyanese, especially us in this room, because certainly we need to ensure that we have firm solutions that can be found. We're hearing more and more of these incidences.
Parliamentarians were also unhappy with the way girls who are rescued from such situations are treated. The girls who were rescued over the weekend were forced to overnight on a bench at the Bartica police station after police said they could not provide the security to keep watch at a house where the girls were offered accommodation by a member of the Women Miners Association.
I would request of the minister that, I know given the relationships she has in several communities, that maybe in the interim we consider partnering with an NGO or a church or some facility that can help to create that safe space that we need almost immediately to deal with some of these situations that we're finding. Proper accommodation, and certainly not a bench in a police station.
Trafficking in persons is a reality, whether it's episodic or continuous. The fact is that when young women are rescued from abusive situations, they need to be treated in a humane manner. And we are asking that the state accept responsibility for taking custody, placing these girls in safe custody. And sometimes it has been proven that the safe custody might not necessarily mean a police station with a lot of male policemen. So we are asking for a separate institution to be established so that immediately on being rescued, they could be taken to a safe destination where they're given a bed, food, and medical attention if necessary.
One of the girls who was rescued claimed that while she was in Georgetown on holiday, she was enticed into working in the interior at a mining camp by a police officer. She was taken to work on a mining camp but was soon forced into sex work. When she escaped on a truck, she was offered help at another mining camp, where she was also forced to have sex with men and hand over what money she made to the owners of the mining camp, the same mining camp from which she was rescued. The Prime Minister, Samuel Hinds, pledged the government's commitment to stamp out trafficking in persons.
The government takes on board the consideration of having some protocols in place so that if an incident or when an incident such as this recurs, there would be some guidelines and some things in place to rescue these girls or to give them to provide them with some place of rescue until the matters could be sorted out. So I want to end by reaffirming that the government is itself very much against the kind of things that that seem to be occurring here in the Peruni. I can say, as a past minister of mines who spent a lot of time visiting in the hinterland, that we are in the process of changing the nature of the hinterland and the way, in particular, miners see the hinterland and behave when they are in the hinterlands.
The Women Miners Association was hailed for their efforts to rescue children from situations of child labor and prostitution.